cube. It's here. Now the cube for everybody to see. The cube. It is the
cube of 12.
The cube.
The cube.
The cube. The cube. The cube. Is it the cube?
We're starting on the Prawn Review, yes, but solely for marketing gimmick.
Cube. Cube. The cube. Sorry, I'm like trying to find the fucking. Where's the fucking image? What's about my sheet?
Oh, Silver's here, straight off. Hello, Silver.
Fuck off. I'm trying to find this fucking fuck. That is.
Fucky fuck.
Fucky fuck. Oh, fuck me. Where did you come from? It just spawned in a whole fucking environment. Okay, thank you, Blender. I appreciate it, but what the fuck? It is the cube. I was putting in an image, I swear to God. Now the cube is in the landscape.
Nice. Hello, Soldrake, marketing gimmick, shake my head. That's what the William is for, marketing. Silver says, I'm here early today so I can hear Ed curse while she sets up. Indeed. What did the poll end on? 254 people voted the prawn, 151 voted the noctura. The cube. Before time began, there was the cube. Hello, Meow. How you doing? Why can't you watch long, Meow? Hold on, upside down. All right, in a bit, Meow. Hello, Abstract. How you doing? How was your day, Ek?
Cube.
We're 18 people.
Cube.
Cube.
Where's the middle?
Have fun. People are saying have fun modeling.
That is sarcasm. I can hear that. Have fun, man. The cube. The cube shall save me. This is outdated, baby.
Oh, Abstract is eating some kebab right now. Oh, would love some kebab.
First time modeling in goddamn Blender 5.0. Yippee.
Oracle, listening in as I suffer writing my work self-evaluation. Just say you did good.
Which direction is this? I have to find the monkey. Where's the monkey? I put on the monkey. Okay, so that is forward.
There's a user here called Stargazer, and I read it as Stargate.
Stargater?
About Stag eat it. No, gazer. Sweet, about to go on a coffee run. Background noise. Fair enough. One last question before I go. Will the Noctura get modelled? Yeah, of course it will. Yeah.
Everything's gotta get fucking modelled.
Just because this got chosen doesn't mean anything else is not going to be modelled. Heck, we've got 27 people in right now.
We got a what? We got 20?
27.
No.
Is the Prawn Reaper the nickname for Clack's little buddy? What with it being a shrimp and all? How dare you?
Oh! He fucking wishes he would call it that. He fucking wishes he would call it that, man.
You called it a lobster.
I don't. I have not called it a lobster. I would probably call it a lobster if you went to like had a really hot shower and be like, "Is the lobster done cooking?" Like a bathtub, you know.
I'm all red.
It's getting all juicy and moist. It's ready to be peeled. Put some butter on that thing.
Cursed. Egg updated blender. Crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? Sorry, I have to make sure that it goes boing, 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 boing. Don't mind.
Can anyone else not hear audio? People are saying it's a you problem.
Yeah,
MX.
no, it's not me. I was about to go, I didn't fucking turn it on. No, it's on. It's on, love. It's on. Motherfuckers. It's a troll. I swear to God, it's a troll. You guys are just making me stressed for no goddamn reason.
God damn. Next people will be saying you got the IRS on your back.
Yeah. What's next? I don't pay taxes. Wow.
Oh no.
Can't pay taxes when I don't get anything. Bro, gotta tax me fucking breathing at this point. Remember to put it on live, you fucking idiot.
Huh? Yeah. It is on live. What are you on about?
Just making sure, no?
It's definitely on live. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, you fucked up, huh? But you would never admit to that.
Shout out to X thumbnail making skills when it's just an arrow pointing to a claw saying sharp.
What am I supposed to do? I don't make thumbnails. I'm crushed for the thumbnails because nobody else is willing to fucking do them.
Also, we were going to use the most recent fan art that someone had made of the cooked prawn. But Ek didn't want to ruin it because it was too good. Oh, Vit's here. Hello. Vit says the ref is a bit horizontally squished. Ek?
I'm fixing it.
She's dead. Oh. Vitarius, what did you think of the fan art of the shrimp?
This is it. This is the model. Enjoy.
Done.
Done. Shrimp.
Honestly, I think maybe we should do like fan art of the month or something.
I mean, if we keep getting fan art, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, because honestly, I think that would win. So for this month, anyway. Just going back over the stuff that's been done this month. Well, it's quite close. There's been quite a few great ones. Although, Ek, this one could be in like it's between this one and the Prawn, you know, for the best fan art.
Fan art of the month, yeah, we need it just for that image.
I'm not sure. Is Rizzy busy in here? Since they made that fan art, I'm assuming they're a fan of the Prawn.
Sorry, I'm just...
Oh, I need to see how the war's getting on in Last Oasis.
Well, you can check the Discord for them.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm doing. Abstract says, I need to improve my dragon drawing skills to make more fan art. I say as I make no plans to do so anytime soon. Do it.
Don't worry, guys. I know it's gonna look fucked for a long time, this fucking thing. Because I'm just, like, silhouetting it, and then I'm gonna build up on it.
Chin. Chin. Rar.
Oh, God. It looks like a
Someone in
penis from
chat said.
God.
Oh, no. Silver's weakness. Also, I can't believe you said baller.
What else would I say? I'm old.
Old.
There we go, it's done.
Sintra says, this part of modeling is like, I swear I know what I'm doing.
It's trust the process. Just trust it. I swear to God, just trust it. Me looking at the schematics here. Oh, fuck. Cheers to me, I guess.
6 slim dragons are my favorite. I'm glad you're making them, says extension of my will. Oh, I saw someone clicks the emoji button. I know it was you, whoever you are. I saw it. Oh, I did it again. Silver in chat just said, I don't trust Ek, but I am horny for her, so what's the difference?
Difference of what?
I don't know.
Difference of what? I need context.
There is no context. I was hoping for more cursing during this part of the stream, to be honest.
Oh, no. That comes after I've done this, and I go like, how the fuck am I gonna make this joint sit there? How am I gonna bend this? What the fuck is this carapace? You know, that type of shit.
It's bendy chitin armor.
Yeah. But I'm just putting it somewhere. Don't. I can hear you. I can hear your thoughts about putting it somewhere.
I didn't even hear what you said.
It's okay. You don't need to.
Okay. Nice.
You're not that important anyway.
Oh. Well, Felix.
You don't have... Everybody knows that men don't have feelings.
That's true. I only recently found your channel in game and it looks really cool. Oh, thank you very much.
Here we go. It's the dog is done.
The dog.
He's perfectly cuboid. Look at this little cube.
This is how PS1 characters are made, everyone.
Well, they have to come from somewhere, right?
Yeah. Extension of my will. So, when did you find our game? Was it from the most recent video by chance?
Just trust the process. Just trust it. Trust it. Just trust
Trust.
it.
Tomb Raider type of vibe. Brandon Murphy. What do you mean,
I just
Brandon?
realized that the prawn actually gives the middle finger constantly. Look at that.
It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, it's just like a big ass middle finger to everybody.
Oh, a couple of weeks ago. Don't remember the video specifically. Oh, interesting. Oh, when we mentioned the PS1 characters. Yeah. Tomb Raider came to mind. God, the PS1 games. My first ever game I played was on the PS1. It was Medal of Honor Underground. That was my first game. So it was. I vaguely remember it.
It looks like a little butt plug. Don't worry about it.
Butt plug. Eliza Dawn says, I'm new here as well, and for me, it was a new video of yours indeed. Oh, amazing.
Don't worry, it's gonna make sense, I swear to God.
Hold on, I'm getting a call. One sec.
Okay, sure. It's the IIS. Careful. Don't worry, guys, it's gonna make sense. Trust the process, guys. Just trust it, please. Nothing but trusting it. Simple, all the pieces, you know, like it was a piece of Lego or something. Vitaris, if you really want me to use that head, then send it to me. Just send it as an OBJ, could you? So I can at least have it as a base, and then I'm gonna like remove everything else and touch up. Because that a lot of the face needs to be done in a very specific way, but you've already done the head, so and right now this is just there. That should be filled out. Yeah, but like, give me it. Send me the OBJ. You don't need an FBX for like just a model clump. An OBJ is smaller. Just send it. Give me it. Oh fuck! You did. I missed it. Sorry.
Huh? Hello.
Hello. No, Vitaris sent me the head, but didn't. Vitaris gave me head.
No.
Yeah, Vitaris actually gave me head. Go ask Vitaris.
No.
Head. Yeah. Calls him lazy, but also it needs a lot of fixes anyway. And some downloads.
Oh, Brandon says they're doing awesome, being a Patreon supporter since August 2023. I'm looking forward to the day of another chance of playing the game. Oh, hopefully, well, it should be next month.
Courtesy of Vitaris sending me this. It's cool
I'm sorry,
and all, but like it has a lot of fucked up parts, like these stretchy things.
I'm gonna have to remove Vitaris from the tube.
Why does that camera? So that's in front. Okay. So that would be like here somewhere. You know what the best part is? I can just delete parts. Would be better if I could.
Yeah, so Shad's flight came in, but because of the weather beforehand, they were delayed an hour, so she may have missed the bus to get back. So needs to book another bus if she misses it.
Fair enough.
Because she insisted on flying out from London. I mean, landing in London. Prawn Reaper is a lightning elemental, right? Does it have a lightning breath, or is it some? It's similar to, like, it puts its electricity into its claws, and then it uses them underwater. So the idea of the Prawn Reaper is when it's out of water, it can charge its electricity, and then when it goes back into water, it can then use its electricity to basically like stun its prey or electrocute it or whatever. But it can't recharge while it's in water. It needs to be out of water to do that. If I'm distracted, I apologize. We had a ticket and I need to help someone upgrade their pledge, which you can do, by the way, by going over to Indiegogo. So I could upgrade people's pledges, cough, cough. Someone said, shrimp. Okay, bye. The spine shape and colors remind me of Xenogreed. No, I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to Google it. Oh, Vitarius says symmetry is off.
I know. I'm very well aware. I've got to delete everything on the other side and then mirror it myself.
Duplicate.
Yep. Very simple. Here, let me do something that's gonna hurt you all for a second here.
Wow, that's okay. I'm looking at this thing that the person in chat said. There's a Monster Hunter thing. That's a massive stretch that it looks anything like the Fraud Reaper. That's more like a wolf. I guess the tail, kind of. That's a stretch, my friend. That's what they're saying. It looks similar to. When are you going to give out keys again? Was it tomorrow? Today or tomorrow? Oh no, it's going to be like after the end of the Indiegogo. So it's going to be like several days to a week or so afterwards. It's going to be, because we need to get all the keys, then we need to come up with a system to send out all the keys, and it's a bit complicated. So, and I can only do that until when it's over, we can do it. I don't have the flow. What are you on about?
It's just because you sound like you're full of shit all the time.
Whoa, I'm not you.
Wow, says the one who's fucking me.
I will be in a few days.
Wow, too much info, bro.
News.
Too much fucking info. You can't just swing that up.
Zinigori is one of the flagship monsters from Monster Hunter. Also uses electricity and has a cool collar. I mean, I don't think it looks anything like this guy.
Let me see.
I sent it to you. I don't see it. Maybe the tail slightly, but that tail's a
prawn
tail.
It's the big lightning wolf. Yeah, no, not even close. No, not even close. I think it's the tail they're referring to, but no, ours is a shrimp. Ours is literally made out of like a lobster and like a pistol shrimp.
Shrimp.
Oh, Blender 5.0 has like all the things here, so I don't have to go up there. Also, these planes here.
Izina 1997 says, by the way, hi, never been here before. It's nice how chill it is in here. Yes, indeed. Oh, heck, we're on 33 people watching.
Stop! That's too much pressure. Wonder pressure.
Too much pressure. Push it down.
No pushing here, love. Shut the fuck up. All you can think about is dirty stuff, you piece of shit.
I didn't say anything.
You have said plenty with your silence. Wench.
That's because I was sorting out the person that needs their pledge upgraded. That's what you can do over an Indiegogo.
Fucking witch.
Can we make an additional £2,000? Oh, 14 more pounds, and we hit £128,000 in backing. Damn.
What the fuck is this, Vitarius? This is why you're not a modeler. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Oh,
disgusting.
Vitarius.
Get out of here.
Vitarius says, smooth it.
What the fuck are 33 people doing here? It's a shrimp.
I could at everyone. No, I'll do that after the stream. Once we got images of it.
The word is Sinoga that you're looking for, love.
Sinoga?
That's the Sinoga.
That's not how it's...
No, that's the Americanized way of pronouncing that wolf, electric wolf.
Dub. You'd upgrade if you weren't broke. Sell your house. No, don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Don't do that. Only donate what you can afford, guys. Like, don't make yourself poor or anything. We can make do with what we've got. It's all good. Spreading the word is enough. I mean, it's not enough, but it'll do.
Fuck off, you weirdo.
Give me money. We like shrimp. Tea Milk says.
Press write 2 in chat if you like shrimp.
Right, yes, write 2 if you like shrimp. Purple says 2. Threat level God says 2. Slurkify says 2. Silver says just there's an actual emote of a shrimp. How much customization can we expect from Shrimpo?
The adult you can customize like these little thingies here, and like the horns, and then the mandible and the face, and then of course like these claw things, and then the tail, like the width of it, and like the little shape of the petals here, and like some more carapace stuff, and then like how fluffy it is. You won't be able to remove the fluff, but like how fluffy it is, and like the snout length and stuff, just the standard things.
Tramp. Norsonra says 2. Materia says 2. 1997 says 2. Shrimp. Silver put a normal shrimp and then a cooked shrimp. Oh,
what does that mean? What does that mean, Silver? What does that mean?
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Silver.
No, wait, no, she likes that. Don't say that.
Edge you, Silver. Get edged. Where's my plane? Here. Something tells me it has like one of those weird...
Does Shrimpo carry its eggs under its tail, or does it make nests? I think that we said that it goes into like rock pools and then lays the eggs. So, because when Prawn Reaper are born, they are aquatic, so they can only be in the water. And then once they get to they eat enough stuff and they grow enough, then they cocoon themselves and then they hatch into Prawn Reapers, and then they can go onto land and jump and stuff.
Yes, that's a very good description of a Prawn Reaper, and they can jump and stuff.
Yeah. Could we cook the beast a big tempura?
Yes.
Yes.
I am now removing his insides.
No.
Do you think Prawn Reapers has like like that poop line that shrimp and lobsters has? Do you have to deep poop line them?
Yeah, it's like the size of a hose pipe.
Throwback to the hose pipe in the garden.
Yeah. When you're here, I'm going to get you the very best hose pipe water.
I was about to say the very best pipe itself, and I was like, okay. Getting my expectations up, but nah. Just fucking took them out and threw them into the water. Thank you.
I don't think prawn reapers really stay with their parents as much, but I think gameplay wise, yes, they will.
I mean, I don't stay with my parents much either. It's okay. It do be like that.
Yeah, like we have a few insectoid dragons, like the Exo, the Lunamira, and then we've got this guy, and they all have sort of that like butterfly-esque life cycle.
Excuse me if I'm sneezing because I can feel sneezes coming.
Bless you.
Fuck you!
Bless you.
You're not allowed to do that because it fucks up my sneeze.
Get fucked up. Get fucked.
No, I don't want to get fucked.
Get fucked.
I don't wanna.
Too late.
What do you mean? No! To the pit I go.
No, Louis calling you out for a picture in general chat.
What now?
You're getting told off by Louis.
Who? Where? Huh?
In the general chat, Discord.
I didn't do anything.
You posted a picture in general chat, Ek. That's against the rules. How dare you?
You're the one who put a picture of my fucking message in this. It's you. Sometimes I like to feed them random pictures and chit chat. Shut up, Louis. Go eat it. Go eat some poop.
I will remind her. Oh, we've got 35 people watching. Woo.
What the? Don't mind me. It's just the noises. The noises. The demons in me.
Hello, Nika. Can the dragons die of old age, or will we only die if we succumb to hunger or our wounds? The latter. There'll be no aging past adult, because that's not very fun.
Me when I grow old. It's not very fun.
It's not very fun. Do those parts open up as well?
Yeah, these things close and stuff, yes.
Right, okay, I was just wondering, because I was like, it feels like very hard to eat food if they were to stay like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, do some modeling shit on that.
Ginger is here and says, oops, I'm late. Well, that's not good enough, is it?
We're not good enough
it's
for you?
It's not good enough, Ginger. God. I'm going to report you to the IRS.
For being late? Hey, yeah, right, time is taxable, right.
We hit 128,000 guys on the Indiegogo. I'll convert it for the Americans because probably most are from that area of the world. Dollar to pound. So that's $175,408.99.
Okay, so that part is actually gonna hit, so we just kill it. Kill. And then we inflate it. Don't get excited now. I'm just inflating it a little bit. Grab. That's smooth.
Smooth. That's a lot of... oh, I can't read it. Sorry. Someone has typed to the staff chat. There we go. That's a lot on the Indiegogo. Indeed. I mean, we've already got most of it, so... Louis says he'll go eat some poop. He said, on it, boss.
You're not getting paid unless you eat poop.
The Discord team doesn't get paid anyway.
Exactly.
I mean, I'd like to pay them. I'd like to do it one day. Once we're like selling copies. Yeah, poop. Our poop. Manjaro poop.
Ew.
Just water. Then I can bottle it and send it easier.
Fucking hell, Clark.
Is shrimp a full-on exoskeleton or a fleshy with scales? It's exoskeleton. I still think we should add a mechanic where it has to shed its like exoskeleton every now and then. And then it becomes like all pale afterwards, and it's like really weak. It's frail.
And then becomes soft and all jiggly after.
Yeah. %1 larger. No, the dragons don't. They reach a certain point and then they're stuck at that point. I think shedding would just balance it out a bit.
What is this topology? You fucking... This is why I use this as a base and not as a final product. Off of the teeth.
Oh, someone said that would be been.
Huh?
Someone in chat said that would be funny if you get debuffs for not shedding and for a short time after shedding. Oh, I'm getting another call. One sec.
It's the IIS. They finally found you.
Oh.
What's happening here? That's a double. Remove. That's a double. And that's a double. It is sectioned, and it follows that, so I just make it follow up here, which means I move these, and I follow here. Follow that one. That one. That one. This here's a small one. That one. We have one here. That's one there. And then that one goes over here. Now I can pull up. I grab that piece, put it there, this piece, put it there, this piece, put it there. Put that there, 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 and there. And pull that out. Pull that here. This one's weird. Okay, I'm gonna extend. Give him some flair. Because he needs it, he's a shrimp. Gotta be doing that shrimpy stuff. He needs that membrane in the mouth, else he can't fucking chew. He needs to chew, goddammit! I need to put... right, all of this has to connect up again. My life is so troublesome. Put that there, onto that. What the fuck did I do here? What the fuck did I do? Just connect it there. That's fine. Now I have to connect it all the way down anyway. That's fine. He needs some more mouth details anyway. Need to go down here. Wait, does this shrimp not have a tongue, by the way? I forgot. Does it have a tongue? I don't know if he got a tongue. I'll put that there. That should be there. Now what the fuck do I do with this one? What? Okay. Okay. Dissolve. My brain is not mouthing. That should go around. Like that. So it goes around. Oh my god, my brain. This one does that, that one does that. Goes here. Connects up. If I can fucking draw it. God damn it. And then that goes up there, and that. Oh, look at it, it's working! Now I just have this piece here. I'm lazy, I'm putting it there. It works. Don't worry, just more loops, don't worry. It's just loops. Nobody cares about the loops. And I will... What the fuck is my brain? Okay, here. Here's the tool I needed. Rotate. Rotard. And then center. Dude. Center. But the sea parasite ate the tongue. No, not the tongue! No! Imagine a playable and you're just like a tongue eater. That's your life. Careful, human beings, if you're out swimming, you're gonna get tongued. Well, de-tongued, actually. And not in a good way. Get French kissed by a fucking parasite or something. Does he have nostrils? Or is it just like all gill? That goes up there, connection to that and that and that and that. He goes long. And we just squish him down there. Make him fit the silhouette a bit better. I know his eyeballs fell off. It happens all the time, don't you guys worry. It's a very common thing. Like the eyeballs just give up. It just how it is. I'm grabbing this thing. Putting it there. Quick. He needs one there. Get some stuff there. And then I need to figure out his eyeball holes. No, this is not that eyeball, this eyeball. This, it goes. Nobody fucking needs these. Nobody will see that mesh, so it goes away. And then we're gonna figure out eyeballs. He definitely needs a lot more geometry here. Like a lot more. And definitely on that side, and that side, and that side. That side, and that side, and that side. We go here, and we just grab it, put it back in. Where it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be there? I think it's supposed to be there. Or something. Eyeballs. Fuck these balls. And
you can fuck my balls.
What the fuck? No, I hope not.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Aggressively.
So because of the flight, Shad missed her first bus. And then she had 15 minutes to find the website to book the next bus. And she tried to do it with her PayPal, which they didn't want. She tried her own card, which didn't work. And then she had to use my card, but she didn't have my card on her, so I had to send her all the details, and then she was panicking. And then it's all sorted now. She's just waiting on the bus. It's like, oh, my money, it's gone.
It's been sucked
Should have made
dry.
her walk back. I should have made her walk back.
From
anyway,
fucking
what have I
London.
missed?
I would have done it, honestly. It's like I'll take a walk. I've taken really big walks before, so
I walk 500. No, walk 500. What have I missed? Have you been reading chat or no?
no, that's not my job.
No, okay. Someone said that we should do a shedding minigame where if you fail, you just die.
Lobster moment.
Lobster moment. Think about a tongue. And so you.
Yeah, I was like, does the prawn reaper even have a tongue?
The shrimps have tongues? I assume not.
No. Wouldn't that be freaky if they did, though?
Yeah.
Oh my god, can we get the
watching.
nomad one, like a little human tongue?
There are almost 50 people watching.
Get out.
It's because you're a female and you're talking alone, and now it's going to go back down. Because you're an e-girl now.
Huh? How did that happen? Without my consent.
When? Why?
Me when I'm mad. Hold on. I'm very mad about this here. This here, it's not having any good flow, and I'm like, I mean, this is just a base, so I can kill it. I will kill it now.
257 says, does this dragon taste like shrimp, perhaps? No, it tastes like lobster. Which is basically shrimp.
It's like fancy shrimp, but yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for welcoming me back, everyone. Appreciate.
Go die in a hole.
Have I heard of the tongue-eating isopods? Yes, they go in fish's mouths and eat the tongue and then act as their tongue.
Can you go into my mouth and act like my tongue?
Frenchy.
But it's like different.
Yes. Yeah, I'll bite your tongue out. It's fine.
It's okay.
It doesn't taste like crab. Crazy. How's everyone doing? Does anyone have any questions about the Prawn Reaper or the game? Feel free to ask.
Nobody has fucking questions about your stupid ass prawn fish thing, dragon thing.
Oh, it's my prawn fish. I was the one that pushed for this, and then Vitarius was like, "Yeah, that's cool," and then we worked on it together for a while.
Mm-hmm. Says a lot about you too.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
How horrible. Whoa, excuse me, young lady, I'm talking. How little ghost says, how horrible are dragon mothers? Depends on the dragon. How dare you make us wait another week? Silver says. Yeah, well, you know, things happen. Egg was doing work.
Yeah, I only do streams when I'm not doing work. That's the deal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the deal. How will shrimp dragon's jump attack thing work? So I think what me and Vitarius sort of came up with is there's two options. We can either go that it's like a charge up jump sort of thing. Or the other one was it's kind of like its main attack. I think that it'll probably charge up a jump and then it will fling itself forwards. Like just holding space. Just nice and simple. Vitarius, was that right? Just to confirm. Will the Prawn Reaper be able to grab other creatures with their claws? Yes, this is one of the intended things for it. So the idea is that this is almost like a glass cannon. It's so it does a lot of damage, but it's quite weak. So it's going to be able to jump and catch dragons out of the air. And it's also going to do a lot of damage in the water. So it can do a bit of everything. Although it can't charge its ability while it's in water. It has to be out of water to do that. What makes up the Prawn Reaper's diet? Can it fish? Yes. It will go after Arduins. It will go after, smaller water-based dragons. But it can also go after land prey. So it can go after a bit of everything. I say a glass cannon, but it's still, still very armored. So, will the Prawn Reaper grab and eat small things like praying mantises do? Not in the same way, but it more just like pierces and then holds on, rather than mantises which kind of grab. It's more like a oh god, what's the? I completely forgot what the shrimp's called that has the stabby spear arm, praying mantis-esque arms.
I'm not helping you.
No, why? Why not?
No.
Mantis shrimp, I'm assuming. So yeah, like the mantis shrimp, it has similar shrimp arms. It has similar arms to a mantis, but they use them in different ways. A mantis shrimp use them as spears. An actual mantis uses them to grab, not as spears. So it's more like a mantis shrimp. Will it have gun blasts like mantis shrimps? No. It mainly uses its lightning. So it sort of charges it up, and then it can use it. Think of like almost like an electric eel, but it's focusing its electricity in one spot. So they skewer more than latch on. They do a bit of both. Oh. Vitarius, since you did that drawing, would you say it latches on, or more like I always assumed that based on the artwork, it more like it pierces and that's how it stays in, because obviously it's got all the backwards serrated edges, so it sort of sticks in until it wants to get out, and then it just pulls free rather than it hooks on. Yeah, piercing latch. And then they work in small groups to try and take down larger prey. Mantis shrimps punch to break shells and prey body, right? Well, there's different types of mantis shrimps. There's the mantis shrimps that have the sharp, basically like spears, and then there are mantis shrimps that have like the sort of clubs. The club ones are able to bash like crabs and stuff, whereas the spearing ones, I think they go after fish and smaller things. Are there any dedicated man-eating dragons, or are humans for food only a last-case scenario? I mean, dragons, the carnivorous dragons, they'll just eat anything. It's not that they will specifically target a man or specifically target a different dragon. They'll just go, that's an easy prey. I'm going to go eat that.
Me when I see you.
No.
Yeah.
Will you lock onto dragons and flying to jump? Seems unreasonable to pull off an attack like that otherwise. No, that's the whole point. It's meant to be skill based. So you have to judge when and where it is. Having it lock on would be a bit overkill. Will there be debuffs for cannibalism? Nope, because there isn't in real life.
Sir, why are you weird? No weirdness allowed.
Will it have a nomad transformation down the line? Would it cause its arms to be longer, to be sharp, so it's instead uses tools? There'll be a nomad variation of every single dragon that we put into the game, apart from the Apex dragons, because they're too powerful. They're gameplay reasons too powerful. But yeah, each dragon will have their own nomad variant, and there'll be reasons for the way they are. One of the main abilities of the Prawn Reaper is that it is meant to be a dragon that pierces using its giant claws. So it would still have its claws. Shut up. It would still have its claws, but maybe they'll be a bit more human-esque in some way. Can't say just yet, because we need to see how the base one actually functions while it's in game. The Icy we can kind of assume because we already know how the Icy plays. The Prawn Reaper is going to be the fourth last dragon to be added. So it's, we're just doing this as a treat so we have it as well. Because this is also going to help out with some of the insectoids that come sooner. But yeah, it's kind of the idea.
Hold on, I'm just...
Silver says, well, there are slight debuffs for cannibalism in real life. We can pick up diseases from meat easier. But that's only if you eat infected people's brains that you can get diseases. And the brain, for most people, isn't on the menu. So...
It's not like there's much to fucking eat there anyway.
Yeah. Especially for egg.
You see, I'm safe. He's a cannibal. He just admitted to it.
I mean, I'd give it a go.
He's
If it
already
was from a
eaten
willing
human.
person.
Don't worry about it.
I think most men are pretty inhuman.
Most.
Will the prawn reaper be able to drag its prey into the water, or just any aquatic dragon be able to do that? Any aquatic dragon. Well, to be honest, any dragon would be able to do that. It's just that some dragons are shit at swimming, so it wouldn't make much sense. The prawn reaper, it's while it can swim, it doesn't use the water as a weapon. Not really. It can. I mean, players will use whatever, but like lore-wise, it doesn't really use it as a weapon, as it uses it as just a hunting ground. Like, it will hunt people on boats and stuff. Because the shrimp is an exoskeleton outside, would its shell become like fingernails? Yes. Yes, I agree. That'd be so creepy. We haven't really thought, to be honest, we haven't thought that much far ahead with the nomad. Well, we haven't thought about any nomads other than the ice crown at the moment. It's not a priority. It's not even part of the core game, nomads. They are just the first thing we will add as an update once everything else is finished. How many dragons have you got modeled so far? Like final models, not base. We've got the Icy, the Valad, the Volgan V3. I think is done. It just needs a bit of work on it.
He just needs low poly.
The Vitreous. I want them. There were other ones. I forgot what they were. I mean, we had the Kirin, but the Kirin's being remade because we're not happy with it. So that's going to change. We're doing this one now. This probably will be done by the end of the stream, or at least it'll be very close. So 6. Did you do the Arduin?
It only has the it only has the base model, like the old model. It needs to remodel.
Oh, the V1. Yeah, but the V2 is just a fatter version.
Yeah, like more chubby. I used the V1 as a base because it's a pretty decent base. It had a few base animations. No, people really didn't see it, did they?
I mean, it was shown off, yeah, in the previous updates. It's just we haven't worked on it in like a year. There's so many new people
here that they don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, that's true. I think probably like 7 or 8 that we've got done. Some of those need slight adjustments, but yeah, it's actually more than I thought. We're about to hit 50 people, by the way. This is so weird.
Get out.
People like the prawn. Little Ghost says, yummy. I love when the water is dangerous in survival games. Oh, we want to make it so dangerous. Not to the point where you're like, I'm not going in that because it's not fun. But it'll be interesting. One of the ideas for humans is we want to make a knight's set of armor, but we'll make it almost like a scuba diving set. So we'll give it 10 minutes of oxygen. And instead of being able to swim, though, you'll have to walk along the ocean floor. So that way you have to like hide behind coral or, walk along the bottom of the ocean. Coral. Yeah, and that's what we'll do. Because I think it's a cool idea to just walk along the surface. We also want to add diving bells for when we add ships. We want to have a relatively in-depth ship system eventually, where you will be able to make your ship, and then there'll be different variations from small rowboats up to, oh god, what is the medieval carvels? Well, anyway, like warships of medieval times. So they didn't have cannons or anything, but they had. If you've seen the gameplay for Mount & Blade Warband, the new DLC that they added with boats, it's similar to that because that's sort of what they had at the time. Or if you've watched the series Vikings with the French, their boats are similar to what we would be going for. Because that is around the same time period, except ours is slightly in the future. And we'll have different variants of those boats. So there'll be you'll be able to change like what the different things are on the boat. So there'll be a modular system similar to the building system we have planned. So you'll be able to say, okay, I want the middle of the boat to have storage. The back of the boat will be for weapons like ballistas or catapults or whatever. And then the front maybe would be for, off the top of my head, like transporting animals or something, or more cargo or whatever. And then you'd be able to change the sails and the weapons on the boat. And then the other thing was, like, if you wanted a fishing vessel, you have a trawler-esque thing, or diving bells and stuff. So diving bells, by the way, are literally bells that have been hollowed out at the top to put a tube in, and then it gets lowered, and they pump oxygen in there using hand cranks. In our game, we'll probably avoid the hand cranks because it's not fun. And then it will go to the ocean floor with a light, and then you can go and do monuments, or you can attack creatures, or you can check out ruined ships and stuff. That's the idea, anyway. So we want it to be, have loads of biomes, be interesting for the ocean dragons that live there, but also for humans as well, because what's the point of having a cool-looking ocean if you don't have loads of things in it? But yes. Anyway, more questions. Apologies for my rant. How many... I've already answered that. Speaking of boats and prawn reapers, could its claws cause damage to the boat and sink them? Maybe smaller vessels, but not bigger ones. Bigger ones are very thick hulls. Silver says, I must go away. Please don't miss me too much while I'm gone, Egg.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That's like that, that's like that. That's like that.
Samantha says, I love shrimp. That kills people. Oh no. Killer shrimp is real. Someone mentioned earlier that that different dragons will drop different meat. Will cooking with dragon meat give a human some buffs? We're just going to do cooking buffs. So yes, in a way, but it's not going to be like, you could breathe fire, or something like that. I usually do aerial dragons, but this is getting me invested in the aquatic dragons. Nice. That's good to know. Facer says, can't wait to be a medieval pirate captain. I don't really know if there were many pirate captains during I'm sure there were. I'm searching it up. Why? Medieval piracy operating before the widespread adoption of gunpowder, roughly before the late 14th and 15th century in Europe. They relied on brutal close-quarter combat, swift maneuvering, and boarding tactics rather than ranged cannon fire. These pirates, often referred to as corsairs or sea rovers, such as Vikings or Mediterranean raiders, used ships primarily as transport to bring land-based fighting techniques to the ocean. Yeah, I mean, ramming, incendiary weapons, ambush. I don't really know how you ambush people in the ocean. I suppose if they're not paying attention. Or at night, but... grappling hooks, Greek fire. Oh yes, ships often used castles, raised towers at the bow and stern to give archers a height advantage, resembling mobile fortresses. Yes, so galleys. Yeah, interesting. New knowledge unlocked. Yes, boats will have ballistas, catapults, harpoons, all that sort of stuff. Trebuchets, see, because we want we want small and large boats. So I think what we said before was we would have rowboats, then you would have small sailboats, then small transport ship. We want no rowboat, small sailboat, then a landing craft, which we're kind of going to take inspiration from an old Robin Hood film, and sort of D-Day landing crafts, and we're going to sort of medieval them up. So they'll have like oars, but they'll still have that ramp at the front. Because I think it'll be cool if you have like a group of humans, like a clan raiding another clan, and they do a beach landing. Just think it's a cool idea. Instead of a tank landing craft, you just have horses come out of it. But that's we think that'd be quite cool. And then you would have, after landing craft, you'd have like a small fishing vessel. Then you'd have a trader, which could be outfitted with one. Oh shit! I keep forgetting what it's called. One modular area. Then you'd have a patrol ship, which would have two, so you could then attach weapons onto it. And then you'd have a warship, which could have three, and then you'd have a siege ship, which would have three, but it has a special mount for a larger siege-based weapon, or just a giant crossbow, or whatever. So that way there's variations, and then you'd have different sails. And then when we had different human factions, we would do variations on that as well. So you'd have the Viking longships and that sort of stuff. And then eventually, if we do get round to doing samurai, then we would do the their equivalent of their ships. So they'd have different sails as well. But we need to balance them all together. So the balancing may be a bit weird. Because I don't... from what I remember of history, the Japanese boats weren't that good compared to European and sort of Viking ships. Ginger says, sorry, in that concept art you're using as reference to model, it looks like the Prawn Reaper is curb stomping a dragon. I mean, it probably is.
It is.
They're very angry.
Look at it. It's smacking down a woman.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's all stands up.
Harpoon guns. Can you use harpoon guns / ballistas on ships that can latch on dragons or water dragons, kind of similar to harpooning a megalodon in Sea of Thieves? There won't be harpoon guns. There'll be ballistas that you attach harpoons onto, because harpoons you can attach rope onto. But yeah, the idea is that you'll be able to do whaling and stuff. Seal clubbing confirmed. Could a juvenile / small dragon stow away on a boat? I suppose, but it's like that would require the crew to be idiots. Would you be able to use a large boat as a sort of pseudo base? I think we would like that. I think it would be cool to do, but I don't know how you would store it. Because normally with medieval ships, they would kind of, you went to a dock and then you would hide in the dock. Well, not hide in the dock, you would stay in the dock. So yeah, because we're not going to have like proper floating bases going around, because the bases are meant to be in specific locations around the map. But we want them to be able to be used. So I think we may have to come to some sort of compromise with that, where maybe ships could be stored in safe zones. But I'm a bit against that, so we'd have to decide later on. If dragon skins are able to be sold by players for other players to buy, does that include backer skins? No. Any skin that is considered a developer skin or a backer skin will not be sold. So, for example, if we ever, for example, Rust does, they do a lot of skins for hazmat suit. So recently they did a team up with Games Workshop and they did a Warhammer 40k skin set. Anything in that skin set, for example, was not able to be sold to, well, it's sold as a pack and then can't be sold individually to other people. We would do something along those lines of you wouldn't be able to sell items that are in the dev section. If they are swapping, if they're only sold monthly, then you can trade those all you want. And that's the plan anyway. I'd assume ambushing in the ocean will be night or heavy fog. Yeah, that's a good point. Pirates existed as long as mercenaries. Even Julius Caesar got kidnapped by pirates and got offended when they wanted a little money for him. Yes, I remember that story. It's a very good story. Yeah, it's just weird to think about. Just because, like, of course, there's always been piracy. It's just not as well known as like piracy when with Black Powder, like Blackbeard and that lot. So for the future Kickstarter, will most of the Indiegogo backer skins make a reappearance? I know that there's the Doug skin, but will there be more Kickstarter special skins? Nope, there won't be. But all the skins that were in the Indiegogo will appear in the Kickstarter. But the only one that will not is the William skin, which is a limited skin. And then the Kickstarter will also have a limited skin of the Doug one, the Doug skin. And if we hit certain goals in the future, then we will also we may add an additional skin. But if that goal is hit, then everyone from the Indiegogo will also acquire it because that's only fair. About the Skaiths, I hope I spelt it right. Is it a player or an NPC? If it's an NPC, will it be able to be named, since I'm guessing will act like a horse? Yes, they'll be tameable. They will be in game, and humans will be able to go and tame them. They will act as mounts. There will be varying skins for them as well. I think we also spoke about having a breeding system that will allow for skins for AI anyway, not for actual dragons, because that adds a component we don't want to add. But yeah, there'll be mounts. You'll be able to equip them with armor and saddles and all that sort of stuff.
Sorry if I'm quiet.
How will air combat work? Will you be able to bump into, possibly stun each other? Yes, that is planned. And I believe Ek has animations for being stunned mid-air already or being hit. So basically, if you collide with anything in the air, then you'll fall out the sky. But you will be able to get your balance back and fly away again.
But just don't be too brave about it.
Yeah. We do want to add melee combat into flying as well. So, like, you'll be able to pull out you'll be able to deploy landing gear. You'll be able to deploy your landing gear, which is your legs in this case, and then you can scratch up ships, scratch up other people, or bite them or whatever. But aerial combat will also have a sort of a missile lock feature, which is where they have like the fireball or ice ball or whatever, and they can lock onto other dragons, and then the dragons can try to avoid that as well. Mainly that's for a gameplay feature, and it's like the best way we could come up with, because otherwise no one would hit anything. Your mounts will be able to be named. Yeah.
We have to make sure that people feel agony when they lose their horse.
Yeah. Will there be any water-based caves? I guess they could hide and dock in there. I mean, yeah, we'll probably add, like, along with the update, there'll be, like, ocean caves.
Can you breathe
stuff.
normally? Jesus Christ.
I was yawning.
Yeah, but I didn't hear the end
Will
of
there
it. I
be...
just heard you inhale.
No. Will there be ramming ships? Yeah, any ship can be rammed if you try hard enough. Has that been a Doug skin yet? No, not yet. We're not worrying about the Kickstarter just yet. Doug is on the Discord somewhere, though. I don't remember where, but he is somewhere. When flying, can you grab small things from the floor and drag them, or would this be too unfair on small creatures? You'll be able to drag them. It'll be example, if a Icy Crown is to grab a human player, they could get taken away, but the human player will have the opportunity to try and get out with a little quick time event where he pulls out a knife or a weapon or whatever they have and starts stabbing the foot or whatever they get picked up by. Would the Prawn Reaper be able to climb seaside cliffs? I don't think it can climb.
It can. It says on the description. Unless we have canned that
does it?
feature.
Then it can. Oh, no. We said it couldn't climb, but it can latch on to cliffs. So, like, it jumps, latches on, and then it can jump off that wall to latch onto another wall. So it kind of, like, parkours. Ramming ships like ships with metal rams on the front of the ships. Yeah, we'll probably do that. It'll be an upgrade. Because there are some that were designed for ramming. It would make the ship slower, but obviously much better at ramming. And then there were some fronts of ships that were made to break up waves so that it could go faster. So, it's up to the player. If you want a fast ship, or you want a ramming ship, or you want a fishing ship, or, whatever. Can I pick up a human, then drop them in a nest of baby Icy Crowns and make my children learn the hunt that way? I suppose.
You could, yeah. If you feel like
please Korean turtle ships instead of Chinese junks or Japanese boons. Well, we're not adding... We're adding specifically samurai from Japan. So, it doesn't make sense to do others. I'm afraid. Who knows? Maybe we'll say, "Oh, look, it's an event." Korean turtle ships, no, because they have guns. By the looks of it, and they're 16th century, which is very late. So I'm afraid not. It's too late in... Well, it's in the future.
And then I just need the 2 long ones. And sorry if people are hearing my little pings. Don't worry about it. It's my pings, not yours. On Discord, that is.
It's my pings.
Not yours.
Will Indiegogo rewards be distributed tomorrow? Absolutely not. No. We're not going to hand out keys until they're ready, guys. It will be next month, but it'll be when we have a confirmed date for testing, okay? Also, we need to actually add the skin system that allows you to have be able to have your own skins before we send out skins. So everyone will have access to all the skins to start with, because it's for testing. Also, is this the Prawn Reaper V2? No, there's no V2 of the Prawn. There's not even a V1. I mean, this is the V1. And hopefully never a V2.
Was Prawn Reaper once like redesigned, but it never had a model?
Nope. Never. It's never been redesigned. Didn't need it.
Okay, it's below them.
Would lobotomized dragons have any other purpose outside the nomads? No, the entire point is nomads. Nomad dragons are humans that, I guess, technically turn themselves into dragons, in a manner of speaking. By the way, will it be possible to mod the game and set up community servers? Modding, we're still in debates about whether or not we'll be adding that at the end of the game's life. We're probably leaning towards most likely not, because we don't want people to create... if people start creating skins, then it kind of gets rid of the whole point of people owning skins. We may allow modding in a certain sense, but we're not sure yet.
I think like a Steam workshop,
in terms of servers, yes.
Like very controlled, perhaps.
Super moderated, yeah. But, however, in terms of server creation, yeah, you'll be able to rent servers out and stuff. That's all fine. We've actually got a deal already with Shockbite.
Shockbite, yes. Look at him. He's becoming prawn.
Prod.
Prawnified.
1 in a trillion. Meow says, hi, I'm popping back in for a second. I have a question. Will this be touched up in ZBrush, or is this the high poly already ready?
No. This is like the base, and then it's gonna I'm gonna like have to fix up a whole new low poly for it, and then it's gonna be detailed in ZBrush, and then come back be baked. So essentially, I'm making all of this, and then I'm gonna make like another like low poly on top of it to fix all of these issues. I'm just like making the base.
Little Ghost says, I told my friend about the lobotomized dragons, and she was hooked instantly. Also, the dragon calls are very scary. Thank you. Some people don't like the lobotomized dragon.
Is Vitarius here?
Vitarius, quickly, clap. Clap your hands.
Vitarius! Vitarius, please come forth! I am in need of your assistance! Vitarius!
He just said yeah.
Why the fuck are the fingers on this fucking thing? The front legs. From the side view, I can't see no fucking fingers, but I see, like, there's fingers here? There's fingers here, there's 2 fingers, and then the claw is in the middle, or is it inside? You have fucked up. Where is it? You see, from here, the outside, I can see the claw, but here, it's middle. Is that one? But where's the small one? There's no small one in here. Like here, okay, this one has like 2 claws that way. So is it like 2 flat claws backwards?
Where fingies? Will I be able to start a cabbage farming business empire?
Yes.
Absolutely. Viteri says, oh, I done did a goober with it.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't help. Quickly, draw it.
How hand? How it fingers?
How hand?
How does it finger?
how it finger? While you're waiting, Nika has 2 different skins waiting for your approval or denial.
Deny. Denied. No, Let's see. I can see where they come with the things. I like that they're getting plain. Some people really like plain skins, and that's the good thing. Oh, I like the sea leopard one. The old Seraph became a sea leopard, and I quite like that. It's very simple, but still very eye-catching. Because we need some simple ones, and I'm all for the simple ones.
That's why you're dating me, right?
Listen, you're below simple. The top is the most accurate, but not gonna like just do no fingers on it. No fingers on the middle arms. If I do no fingers on the middle arms, since it walks on them, I would need like a wider pad for it. Is that okay for me to add like a pad, like a big, like a shield, like a big carapace thing, like gorillas has big fist when walk, big surface, because lots of strength on it, and lots of weight on them. So it's going to be very wide, but very narrow. That's the mantle, right.
When you die as a human, do you respawn, or do you lose everything and restart? That'd be really harsh if when you died you lost everything. But no, when you die, you will lose everything that you had on you. So like if you had armor on, or tools, or weapons, or resources, you'll lose all of that. However, you will respawn back at your base if you choose, or you can respawn back on the beach. It doesn't matter where you respawn, but you will keep your house, you will keep your research, you'll keep everything, just not the equipment and stuff that you had on you at the time. So we have more classic dragons, exoskeleton dragons. Do we have more fleshy bat-like dragons, or that needs to be filled by mutant nomads? We're not doing mammalian-based dragons in our game. Yes, but they're not mammals. We have no mammal dragons in our game. We have insectoid, and we have.
Can you call
lizard.
the nomads
Lizard.
mammals? I mean, they're infertile.
No, they still lay. Well, they don't lay anything.
Yeah, but like
they will still lay eggs.
Would they have nibbles, Lovey?
No, they have no nipples. Nipples. They have. Because
that is what makes a mammal. It's nipples.
They have a single nipple.
You gotta go milk your fellow nomad dragon.
Yes.
How the fuck are we averaging in like 45 viewers? What the?
That's weird. Hey, can all the people that have never typed in this chat or been in this stream say hello?
Don't scare me like that.
I know there are no guarantees for console access, but I hope this would be the first Dragon RPG kind of game. We'd have, Samantha says hello, Eisen says hello, Sunny says hello, Dark Tectonic says hello, Oracle says bonjour, Faceless says hi. Everyone's saying hi in chat. Twilight says hello. In terms of console, I think we said we would look into it once the game was finished. Because we'd have to probably change everything, and we'd probably give it out to another company to do, because we want to focus on the game. Hello, Varsa. Hello, Dark Angel. Little Ghost says, will the different dragons have different blood colors? I'm not sure what I'm going for, but like blue blood be a thing.
Why not? Then you can see
I suppose, technically.
I mean...
Actually, that would make sense based on the lore.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck,
because,
it would.
You know...
And then you can categorize them.
Yeah. Yes, it would make sense, because obviously different... For example, iron-based creatures have red blood, and then copper-based creatures have fuck. What color blood do they have? Is it green? Need to Google it.
I don't know, man.
Copper-based blood is blue. Alternative iron-based are green/violet. Vanadium-based life forms are yellow/clear. So that's like sea creatures such as sea squirts.
Me.
Theoretical different colored bloods are cobalt is synthetic or amber/yellow. Orange would be like iridium, and manganese is brown, like mollusks apparently. Just says yes. Hello, Jesus, you have a very door-eyed choice. 7771 says hello.
I promise you, he's much better with his mouth than that.
Yes. Blue blood for Shrimpo would have been called like a horseshoe crab. No. That little girl says, heck yeah, I love when creatures have different blood colours other than red. Oh, Snowy Heart's here. Hello. Snowy's been doing the skins recently. She's doing an amazing job. Lovely little lad being modelled shrimp. Dark says, any plans for a big old behemoth style can't fly well dragons?
Oh,
yeah. If you go into the about dragons, there are tons of. There's the truffle. There's the Noctura. There's this guy. He can't fly. There's all of the aquatic ones. The Selvrix. The Vulcan can fly, but it's not really meant to fly. There's actually more. There are more ground dragons than there are flying dragons.
For a reason.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of questions. Feel free to ask more, guys. It's all good. I can keep going. American Caesar says, hi, it's been a while since I have been able to watch a stream. How's it going? It's going all right? Heck, how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
She's thrilled. Zombit says, it looked good. Hey, guys, do any of you remember the game Last Oasis?
Here we go.
I'm just going to fill up a drink. One second.
I never got in there because it's a fucking strip, so it just goes into the fucking body. That means I should.
Hello, I've returned.
Please go away.
What? You want me to leave?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I thought you would leave. God damn it.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that anymore.
No!
Lore-wise, what sex of dragons are more aggressive, like female or male, more likely to attack? It's just that will depend on the species. There are 15 different species, so I'm not going to go through all of them. Will there be little emotes that dragons can communicate through, coming from someone who enjoys goofing around? We're going to have the 5 base vocals. The 6th one technically is the communication vocal, and then in the future, I think Ek wanted to add emotes, right?
Mm. But that's like for the future.
Yeah. Faceless says, I managed 7 hours of Last Oasis when it came out. Is the Exo's wings like stained glass? I'm not sure that's the right word you're looking for, but incest membrane or more like wing texture.
That's cursed.
Or has it not been decided yet? The Exo's getting complete redesign, so. You have no idea what that is. You have no idea what is, sorry. Would player dragons have the ability to raise and direct NPC hatchlings? Nope, there'll be no AI dragons in the game at all. There'll also be no AI flying creatures, because they are shit in games and they're bad.
You fucking hate them. That's why.
What time is it for us? For me, it's 7:20. For Ek, it is 8:20. Oh, we're one person away from 50 people, Ek.
I don't like.
Any sexual dimorphism? I don't remember reading about any of it. We're trying to keep it the same. Dragons in the future may have it.
There's some very slight variation. It's not much. It's not like you're gonna like have a huge. It's. I know the Icy has it. I will get it back.
Mm.
I know the what's it called? Like the Dusty has it. The Dusty has it like a slightly different shaped crown as a female. Don't worry about all of this. I am just currently trying to make this neat.
Ginger says, it's for the future, Charlie. The guy's name that I had problems saying, so I just said 7771. They said, I have a Polish name, that's why it's so weird. Oh, okay. What's Last Oasis? Last Oasis came out several years ago now. And it was is a desert survival game where everyone walks around on like these mechs using wind power, and there are monkeys running around with sticks that try and beat you, and you kill them, and then you get bigger mechs, and it's quite fun. We've been playing it, but it's overrun by a Chinese Zerg that is apparently hacking and kills everyone, and then there's a Russian group fighting them, and then me and Ek are very scared by them.
Yeah, because we get caught in the crossfire, and then yesterday, fuck me, like last night was terrible. I wish you had seen how fucking close it was behind us. Like that thing was gaining.
I wish I took a screenshot.
We were in range. Like if you were like 10 seconds late, we died.
No, I think if I was like a second late, because what we were doing is we've been saving up. We've been saving up for a giant walker, the big walker. We have the third walker, and we were trying to jump to a massive one. And it's called a dinghy. It's small. It's basically a 2-person walker. And I was like going, oh, what is this upgrade thing? And then in the distance, a giant war walker coming out of nowhere. And X like, oh shit, there's a walker coming. I was like, what? There's a walker. So I jump on the ship and I go to run off. And X like, oh, I think it's going towards that fire over there because there's meteors that come down that you can mine for resources. And then it turned slowly towards us. And we tried to run away off the side of the map. And as we were going off the side of the map, because that's how you get to different maps in that game, it probably hit the back of our ship. And then we went off the map and it was fine. Very scary. Anyway, do birds not exist in this world? Yes, they will exist. They just won't be AI. So, for example, for humans, we'll probably add carrier pigeons, so you can send, or ravens or whatever. You'll be able to send messages to, you'll be able to send messages to other human groups, but those won't. We hit 50. Those
off.
won't be. They won't be AI. They'll sort of just fly from point A to point B. They can be killed, but if they get shot and they survive the first shot, they'll just carry on going. They're not going to be complicated.
Here we go. We're getting it.
Izina says Chinese hackers seem to be a thing in a lot of games. I still remember that one big drama on Ark caused by them. Well, that problem was actually caused because I think it was the parent company that had allegedly has a faction, and they apparently would restart the server when they started to lose to other factions and reset it. And they did that like 7 times, and then they banned a bunch of streamers that were part of that group, and it was just bad. It's why we're kind of thinking about region locking, possibly. It's in discussion, and then only allowing, obviously, our developers, because we have 1 or 2 that are from China, and then there's certain things we can do. Anyway, if a nomad that owns a nomadic dragon dies, will the dragon go to another nomad, or will it just be left in the wild? So, something to take into account: nomad dragons are part of nomad groups. You're basically going to be teaming up with your friends to play. You're not going to go up with. Probably not going to team up with a random player and then become a nomad. So, if a nomad player dies, they're still in that group. It doesn't change anything.
I mean, you can group up with a random player if you'd feel like it.
You can. I wouldn't recommend it. It's like any survival game. It's like people that team up with people in Rust or Ark, and then one day you log on and all your stuff's gone. If you team up with a random. Are there any herbivore dragons? Yeah, there are loads. If you join the Discord, there's an entire section about them. But of the 15, we have... the Valahad is an omnivore, the Dustrious is a herbivore, the Volgan is a carnivore, the Lunamira is an omnivore, the Selvrix is a herbivore, Icy Crown is a carnivore, Dustrious is a herbivore, although I'm thinking we should change that to an omnivore because it's kind of like a seal. Aquaros is an omnivore, and the Thalassic Song is a carnivore. Vitreous is an omnivore. Noctura is a carnivore. Truffle is a herbivore. The Kirin is a herbivore. The Prawn Reaper is a carnivore, and the Exo is an omnivore. If that helps. Spab will be added as the carrier pigeon. Or at least he'll be put in the pet shop of dev pets. KGW Creation says, we're going to Shrimp Town with this one. Yes. Will there be an alliance system for human groups, and do dragons also get clans/families? Dragons will get like teams, which I guess you could class as family groups or something. They're not going to get clan groups, because that'll cause problems. So it's just teams. If you want to make a clan outside of it and then play as a group, that's fine. In terms of human teaming systems, there'll be the kingdom system. So you'll have each team is considered a house. So medieval times you would have a house, and then you'd have the people of your house. So in the game, there are houses, and then if several houses come together, they will form a kingdom, and one of those houses will be elected as a royal house, and they will be the king or queen or whatever, and then they will get bonuses based on that. So they will get possibly different armors, maybe a crown, that sort of thing. And also, we've said that the rest of the kingdom's armor will change. So normally you would have a crest of your house. If you join a kingdom, you would also get a crest of the royal house's house on there as well, to show that your allegiance to that. None of my friends have Steam or are interested in survival games like this. So unless I get online friends, then I'm going to be playing solo my whole life. Oh. Can there be a hierarchy system in Dragon teams, like the eldest is kind of the leader, or there be democracies, or is it up to the players? It's up to the players, but there'll be one person that made the team, so that's just going to be the team leader. Do we only get monarchies, or do we establish republics? I mean, that's up to the players.
You can roleplay all you want.
You can roleplay that if you want, but what we have in place is just basically allowing multiple teams to team together. It's basically to combat nomads, because nomads will be locked into having... I think what we said is if you become a nomad group, you can increase your player count to 10, but you'll be locked out of safe zones and trading zones and that sort of stuff. Whereas humans that choose not to go down the nomad path will be locked, well, not locked into it, but they'll be stuck at 8-man teams, but they can team up with other people. That's just roughly our idea. So basically, the nomad's power is in their dragons. The regular humans' power is in numbers and siege weapons and stuff. Nomads can still make siege weapons, but they're not going to be as effective. Can another house be chosen as the royal house? It'll be up to the houses, yeah. Or whoever started the invite. So, I mean, it's up to the players. What if humans befriend a dragon like humans give dragons offering in return for... That's an RP thing, it's not a gameplay thing.
You get
but there'll be debuffs for...
Your debuff is 8. No, but like you get debuffs if you're having if you hang around dragons too much. Like, holy fuck, you get too much stress because that creature is looking at you a little funny right now.
Mm-hmm. Our dragons are animals. They're not magical beings.
And they don't like humans.
Humans got a pointy, scary stick.
He's being clad.
Yeah, I mean, you can roleplay whatever you want in the game. It's fine. Will there be species caps for dragons? I can see a lot of people choosing the stronger, more dangerous dragons to go to terrorize humans instead of herbivores or weaker dragons. Yes, there will be... Oh, wait, no, sorry. There won't be caps on species other than the apex dragons. But there will be a cap on team amounts. So the larger the dragon, typically the smaller the team will be. And if you hang around with other teams of the same species or other species, you'll get a debuff as well, because you're not meant to be around each other. Also, animals don't do that. So
Shrimp.
Some people see it as wasting a dragon slot if they don't use the strongest possible dragon. That's some people. Most people won't think like that. There are people that will always try and min-max a game. That's nothing we can do against. There's nothing we can do against that. But most of the time, most people will just be like, that's a cool looking dragon, I'm going to play it like that. Also, with the system that we're going to put in place for progression, you have to play as all the small and all the medium to get to the large anyway. So that'll be a good variation. What will happen if dragons kill on sight or large human groups kill on sight? Nothing. It's a game. That happens. People are dicks. It's up to the player base to decide what happens there. It's not up to us. We could put everything in the book to stop that. Like, we could put spawn points in certain locations that can't be accessed by certain, size dragons. But people get around that. Players have to be smart about larger groups. Larger groups are much louder, much easier to see. So they're much easier to avoid. That's what me and Ek are doing in Last Oasis at the moment. Large group, leaving.
Not even large groups, like 2 people? Nope.
Will there be a debuff for herbivore dragons for killing just for the sake of killing? No, because they're probably protecting themselves.
I mean, you just can't eat, because you're full.
53 people.
Also, did you see in community memes, Clank?
I did not. What's in community memes? Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that earlier. That's how that's what I do to you sometimes.
But I like it.
Yeah, people will optimize the fun out of anything. Yeah, exactly. And for those people, that is fun to them, and that's fine. It's up to them. Can you have multiple characters on a server, aka more than one human and dragon per server, or will it have multiple slots per server? Official servers you'll have one slot, so it's either a dragon or it's either a human. If you play as a human and then you're like, I want to go play as a dragon now. If you do that in the same server, you will lose all progress on your human.
No,
character.
I removed his insides. Look, he just looks like Shrimp now. He just looks like he got it. No. He got it! No!
Second.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh.
Likewise, if you're a dragon and you want to play as another dragon, you have to kill the previous dragon to have a new one. This is mainly to stop groups having different dragons for revenge reasons. Community servers, do what you want. If you want to have multiple character slots, it's up to the server owner. But there's no point in having more than one human anyway. It'll just be a human, because humans is one research tree.
I'm getting a headache. How long have you been going? It feels like a while. 2 hours and 5 minutes. No fucking wonder I'm getting my tea!
Oh, go do your tea quickly. Oh.
You have to entertain
What options are there again? You had lemon yesterday. You had mixed berry the day before, right?
Yeah, and then I have strawberry, and then I have blackcurrant.
Strawberry.
Strawberry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what if I want to unlock the large aquatics and I absolutely don't want to play as a medium tiered aquatic? Will we 1000% need to play, or is there ways around it? If you want to unlock it for yourself, you'll 100,000% have to go from small, medium to large. However, we are thinking we may allow. Well, no, I think we are going to allow. If you have a friend that's been playing before you and has a nest, then you can spawn on that nest as that creature, but you wouldn't unlock it because you need to go through the previous steps to get there. Just talking from experience as someone who gets bad mouth for using stuff like Dinosuchus in Path of Titans because I'm wasting a server slot, it is something to be ready for. Just tell them to fuck off, honestly. It is a game. Play what you want. It doesn't matter. If you're enjoying it, that's up to you. Doesn't, as long as you're enjoying it and it's not affecting other people in a negative way, that's fine. If you want to play as a different creature, do it. As long as you're not hacking, it's fine. Talking about that, Zombit says, what are you going to do about cheaters? On official servers, we're going to have, obviously we're going to have a report feature in game, and then we're going to have admins that will come in. I will be included in this. I will come in, look at the reports, and then ban people if they are confirmed to be hacking. And they will be banned from basically all servers. So we'll have a proper report feature and we'll have active admins. Community servers will have their own admins that they can ban, obviously, from their server, and then they can report those people to us, and then we'll have a look at them and confirm it as well. Basically, we're going to try and adapt what Rust does, because Rust has a very good admin team and hacking report. Arc, for example, has a shit one. Daisy has a bad one as well. But being able to report someone in-game quite quickly and have the pet player list with you is really good. So we'll probably do something along those lines. For carnivore dragons, will there be AI to hunt? If so, is the AI superior or inferior to players in food quality? Depends on the creature, but yes, there will be AI eventually. How long are the growth timers for the different tiers? So there'll be no dragon that takes longer than 5 hours to grow fully. Most small dragons could take an hour to 2 hours, medium like 2 to 3, and then dragons 4 to 5. Large 4 to 5. Or that was apexes. Anyway, under 5 hours. Smaller, faster it grows. Will there be spawn immunity to avoid spawn camping? Nope, because that is silly. If you get killed right off the bat, you just respawn somewhere else. Will there be dragon player slot caps, same for humans, or there will just be caps for players in general? So our goal at the moment is to have a minimum of 100 players. Of those 100 players on official servers, we're probably going to do a 60-40 split or a 60-30 split with dragons. With humans being the majority, because you don't want too many dragons playing around. Community servers, do what you want, but that's our goal at the moment. That may change. We all need to see how players interact with one another beforehand. How are you going to deal with the 2 species pack group? There's debuffs. So if you're hanging around other species for an extended period of time, then you'll get debuffed quite severely. Herbivores we need to have a think about, because I know there are some species that do group up for small occasions because it's safer. And we may add a dragon in the future that is sort of similar to the that rely on one another. So it's like a tarantula and frog, because we think that'd be cool. But that's in the future. We need to do all of the base dragons first. Does the Apex category apply only to carnivores, or does it include herbivores? It's something we've been discussing, and we think that a herbivore Apex may be a bit boring, but we're not against it. So it's probably most likely they're going to be carnivore and omnivores, because carnivore Apex is your basically sole goal is just to kill people, have fun, and people will be like, oh shit, big dragon, run away. Humans will be like, that's a target, I'm going to kill that, and then get a reward for it. Another Apex that we've been sort of throwing around is we may do a hive-based Apex creature. So it could be like a giant bee or something, or hornet. So you have a queen, and then you have your friends that could be the smaller ones. We're just throwing away around ideas, and they would be an omnivore. Will there be a sea Apex? Most likely not. There would be a semi-aquatic Apex, like a giant crocodile, but not a crocodile, because that'd be boring. What kind of rewards do you get for killing dragons as human players? So the idea with rewards for humans is if a dragon has gone around killing a lot of people or killing a lot of other dragons, in safe zones there'll be AI that will basically say, oh, have you heard that so-and-so has been killing so-and-so? So it'll be like, oh, there's been an icy crown that has been killing a lot of soldiers. And then there will be a board basically with like a sign that says, oh, if you kill this dragon, you will get reward, sort of thing. So it incentivizes human players to go out and hunt dragons, if that dragon is causing issues. Obviously, they'd have to hit a threshold limit, which I don't think we would ever tell you what it is. You'd have to work it out. But that's the idea. So that way there's like an actual little in-game thing. And then when an Apex reaches sort of, I think we've said not juvenile, the one between juvenile and subadult is when the AI will start saying, oh, there's whispers of a giant dragon out there, an Apex. And then if you kill the Apex, you get additional rewards. But in terms of getting loot from the body of dragons, you'll get hide, leather, scales, meat, bone. You can take the skull of the dragon to put on a wall, and that sort of thing. No, there's no magical things in this game, so you won't get anything special from them. But you could find gold and stuff. Just depends on how long the dragon's been alive for and all that sort of stuff. Would we do a dragon that mimics different dragons or other species? Probably not, because that would be a very big keyboard that you need, and we would need to constantly update that dragon. It'd be very difficult to do. Will there be poison weapons for humans and poison abilities for dragons? And will it be damaged over time or have additional effects and gameplay like Dilos from the Isle? It would do both, like the Valahad. Hello. The Valahad that we have does like a Xylo thing from the Isle where you start seeing shit. But there will be like poisons and stuff players can make and put on their arrows or spears or whatever. Would you be able to craft stuff out of specific species of dragons, like hunt enough of them? You'll be able to. What we said is you'll be able to make armor based on elements. So you can, well, I say elements, it's just because we don't want to have to make one armor set for every single dragon. Instead, it'll be like this: you need skin from a fire dragon, and then you can make that armor set. So there'll be 5 different armors based on those. They won't give super benefits because they're made out of leather or fur or chitin or whatever. They'll offer good protection, but you know, it's not going to be as good as steel, for example. It's lighter, sure, but not as good. Would dragons drop their skulls as an item sometimes? Yeah. Emo's here. Everyone call her a loser. Little Ghost, how will the skin customization work? Will there be only be pre-made skins, or be paint your dragon like the one How to Train Your Dragon game, or color regions and scales like the Isle? Like the Isle, I believe. Is that right, Ek?
What is?
The skins. They said, is it going to be like the Isle?
It won't be exactly like it, but it's gonna be like it. It's also gonna be like Path of Titans, but you won't be able to choose your patterns, but you'll be able to choose your colors. It's gonna be a little bit different. Love, not that type. You don't even play that type of game, love. Pattern is not the type that you're thinking of. Path of Titans has a pattern where you pick one skin, and then that one skin has 3 alternates on one layer.
But that's not a pattern.
No. That's what they call a pattern, love.
But that's wrong.
No, for their system, it works.
But that's wrong.
Hello, kitty. There's a cat.
Basically, we're going to have... If you look in the developer updates, there are several skins. Some of them are the patterns, and then you can change the colors of that pattern. Some will be static skins, meaning you can't change them. And they come as they are, and they look pretty, and that's it.
Oh, don't sniff the microphone, kitty cat. You good kitty kitty? Kitty kitty. I can see there's poop in your bumhole. Can you turn your ass around? Got some crusty ass.
Can you play the game similar to a tea farmer in Rust, growing herbs for poison buffs and then sell them to villages or kingdoms? Yes, you'll be able to be a farmer if you choose, and then you can do a mini game to make potions and alchemy stuff.
Kitty kitty.
Not so much potions, but at the time people would call them potions. They're just more like medical brews.
Oh, big ass, big crusty ass. Oh, big scratch.
Ek, stop talking about yourself.
No. No.
Oh, Ek, Vitarius has sent arm stuff.
Because I asked for like the range of movement for rigging and modeling and where I need to put it. Get it.
People are saying, since when did you have a cat?
It's not my cat. I
She looks
rent a
after it.
room, and this landlady has a cat that I take care of when she's gone. It's part of the deal. It's actually written into the contract. So I have to take care of her. It's a pretty cheap rent-ish, but I'm essentially just like cat sitter for like a whole month at a time. Right, kitty, kitty, kitty. It is okay because the cat likes me. But she's like fucking... Oh, don't attack my... She's attacking my plastic. And the owner comes back home tomorrow, so the cat is like extra fucking just sitting and waiting by the window. That's some good fucking tea because there's milk in it. She just sniffed my tea and went, ew. The tea is my winding down thing, so essentially this stream is about to be done. Also because the cat is now taking over my desk. There's a cat
Will
bug
there be?
on my keyboard.
Well, slap it off. Grow up.
She slaps me
Don't do
back. I
like
don't
what
dare
other
to,
people
man.
do.
She has attitude.
Will there be specializations for humans, like buffs for gathering certain resources, or is it only going to be engrams like Ark? Neither. So the way we're doing it is it's more akin to Rust, but also mixing it with a few other single-player games. So the way that we're doing it is human players will get a research table, and they will go to different monuments around the world. So that these monuments would be things like abandoned village or like a overgrown temple or a forgotten city or whatever. In these cities, they will fight things that are in them that we haven't said yet. They will drop fuck, what are they called? Runes, and then those runes are used in research. And the runes sort of act like scrap or a currency in game, and you use those runes to research more technology. So that could be like better tools, like chitin armor, or chitin tools, or iron tools, or steel tools, or different saddles. It's also part of the nomad tech tree, so you'd have to get far enough down the tech tree, and then you can research all these different things. And then it'll work like that. But there's no specialization. It's just what the player chooses to specialize in, if that makes sense. So if a player's like, I really enjoy blacksmithing, then they can build in their base a blacksmith, and they can focus on making swords and armor and that sort of stuff. And then they could go and sell it to a nearby player or a guild, a nearby clan, or they could go and sell it to someone or whatever. Then there'll be alchemy, and there'll be farming, and there'll be animal taming and fishing, and all these different trees, and they can basically just choose what they want to do. It's up to them. There's no like leveling system. It's just if the player gets good at those mini games or just enjoys them, you know. I like in my games I like having a choice of what to do. So I'm sort of implying that here. For farming, will you have to manage soil quality through crop rotations and location, or is it just simple planting seeds and harvesting? It's going to be a bit in between that. So you're going to have to obviously get lots of poop to fertilize the fields.
Just
you're
ask
going to
your
have to
local
choose,
Isaac Crown or something.
yeah, or have loads of horses or something. You're going to have to fertilize the fields. Then you're going to have to get the correct season to grow your crops, and then you're going to have to make sure that it's the correct time of year, and then you're going to have to take those crops and store them so they don't rot or decay or whatever, and then look after them, because you're going to have to survive winter. Depending on the region, winter's going to be harder or it's going to be lighter. Just depends. Will there be dogs/cats in the game? Like, what if they were just NPCs, things that ran around towns? We'll do dogs, but probably not cats.
Law, I guess.
Because dogs could be used... Huh?
Law, I guess.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, people would have brought cats, but I don't really see a reason to have cats.
I mean,
dogs
the
you can
only
use
way
as,
we
like,
could really have a cat
fighting.
in the game is it's just one
Sat
pose. It
in the
sits
city.
somewhere and it just looks at you. Just like
It sits
two
on
of
a wall or
the
something.
pigeons, you know.
Yeah. But dogs are more interactive. You can give them armor, and then we'd probably allow people to attack with them, like hunting, scare something out, that sort of thing. Can we use the voice chat in the game? Yes, you will be able to. Dragons,
so, like,
no. Humans, yes.
Cats are like a decoration.
Yeah.
You can buy for your thing. It's like, oh, you get a cat, and then it just goes between spaces.
Yeah. Can we use voice chat in the game? Sorry, I know I answered this, but let me go. And saying that I know it's going to come up. Can nomad dragons use voice chat? Yes, because they're technically human. Have cats cats can reduce the amount of pests that eat stored crops.
We don't have pests as a thing in our game. It's too many
It's just more. It's
micromanaging
just a
things.
decay. Yeah, it's just a decaying thing. Like if you have your crops out, they'll start decaying.
Oh, are you making biscuits?
Yeah.
Are you making
Cats,
biscuits?
cats without too many complications.
Oh, biscuits. You're making biscuits.
There's already a lot of features. Herbivore dragons can be considered pests.
Yes, but that's why you have swords
And pikes and spears and ballistas.
Will we be able to have actual armored dog groups and sick them on humans or smaller dragons? I'd like to. It was one of my complaints in Kingdom Come, actually, that your dog could not have armor because armor was used on dogs. Like, even just spike collars.
Especially with all those goddamn wolves in Kingdom Come. God damn.
Goddamn wolves.
But like, we're not gonna like have micromanaging, like, oh, so many pests and so many rats, and then you need a cat for this. And that's not what our game is. It's like way too many fucking. That's bloat. That's big old feature bloat. Not good.
Yeah.
That's
Not
it's
good.
not even in the range of our genre. What we want. If anything,
Also, we
it would
kind
be a
of already
decoration.
have Williams.
Yeah, we have Williams.
We already have Williams on that because Williams scream at incoming danger. So imagine owning 100 cats and sicking them on a Herbie dragon.
Oh, she's killing the plastic wrapper again.
Someone in chat said, "I want a clan to be
She stole
specialized
my
in
plastic
armored."
wrapper. She can't hunt for shit, but plastic wrappers are like her favorite thing to like quote unquote hunt. And she goes outside like a few hours a day, but she doesn't hunt outside. She sits on top of the roof and then she just looks, and then when I open the door, she comes down. And she just stole my plastic. She killed the plastic wrapper. Great on her. Oh. That's my tea drink. I drank tea. I have drank tea.
You have drink. Have you taken your pill? Your
I
drugs?
don't have any more, which is fine because I think my body is already winding down. It's getting to the stage, so it's no problem.
Someone in chat said, "I want a clan specialized in armored war dog squads." Yes. It would be cool while we use the voice chat, but for the human POV, it's noises like dragon noises everywhere. When you're typing in chat as a dragon, that will happen. That's already planned. Can we have a cat-like dragon? No.
I mean, Luna Mirror technically is getting redesigned.
Technically, I guess. But it's more bug-like now, so...
How many toes does this thing have? 2, 3. Shit.
What if humans speak from a dragon POV? They'll just squeak.
I mean, human POV is probably just dragon POV of human talking is probably just going to be human talking.
In all honesty,
It's like
cool to think about those things, but implementing them will be a pain in the ass. No, the cat moth is still... Well, the moth is still in the game. It's just different. It didn't really fit with our lore anymore. Not as much. Also, we felt like it felt too much like an OC. Same with the EXO, which were made by the same person. Or helped. So, we're changing them.
Just to fit with the
Is
style
this
of
creature in the land? Yeah. Is this the land or the ocean? This is a semi-aquatic. So it primarily, as a baby, it grows up in the ocean. And then when it reaches adulthood, it can go on land. So it can do both. Armored dogs and smithing gave me a reason to play as a human now. Thank you. Will we have more than 2 official servers at launch? Yes. We had it to more than 2 on the tech demo. During the tech demo, we had, I think, 3 in every region. So, yeah, there'll be way more. Don't worry. W freaking dragon, says Mr. Ascendancy. Aren't the like your OCs, though? No, they're not. OC's original characters are, in terms of dragons and stuff, they tend to be sort of, they look a specific way and they feel a specific way, and that's what they felt like. So we've changed them. If horse stuff is good for humans, I may also consider playing humans more than dragons too. Dog is a big improvement. X says she's going to add the most in-depth horse feature ever seen in any game ever. She says she's doing it specifically for the horse girls.
Please no.
No. Horses, there'll be loads of different skins. There'll be loads of different skins.
I might actually
so
try and convert them over to the same skin system as the dragons. You know?
But people don't get to choose what their horses look like.
Yeah, but like for the code, love.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
The code.
The code.
Like the skin base of like the grayscale, so that you can have many different, and it will be able to use many different types without having to have a billion fucking things on it. Hold on. Leg.
Will there be any fictional livestock? Yes, there's loads.
Oh yeah, Black Death.
Black Death. Although I guess that's basically an ox, but adapted to the nature.
Yeah, but it can pull shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's loads. Yeah, how will AI skins work? Like Skaith and Sheldon. That should be worked through breeding. You breed, you get random skin. No, there's no dragon that specializes in camouflage or invisibility. I suppose the Noctura kind of, because it hides inside of the corpses of dragons. And it can hide in trees and shit, so I guess. But not invisibility. Invisibility is bullshit. We're basing this off semi-reality, so they're not like, you know, over the top that much. Would these fictional livestock have a use in alchemy? It depends on the thing. There are insectoids. There are crustacean. There are reptilian and possibly mammalian, although we're leaning away from that now. If no, there'll be no camouflage like chameleon style dragon. AI maybe that would work better, but not player controlled.
Fucking prawn.
Pee-pee. Poo-poo.
Pee-pee poo-poo? Pee-pee poo-poo. The fucking prawn.
Prawn. What are your guys' favorite species, if you have any? This one and the Noctura. Those are my favorites. Ek, what's your favorite dragon?
I forget. If that says a lot.
Ek's favorite is... Ek's favorite is clearly the Arjun. Little seal boy.
Yeah, it's that. Like, I have a soft spot for the Volga because he was the first one.
It would be cool if there were some landscapes that specific dragons can blend in better with, but aren't too hidden, and you can only might miss them if you're not searching for them. Well, that's just... It's not so much on us, that's more sort of the skin and the player. Well, she forgets because she's working on these dragons a lot. And she works on normally 1 or 2 at a time. So, it's a lot of work.
Don't worry, it will actually not look like this. I'm just like setting up the base stuff so I can export it into the ZBrush and everything once I have made like a low poly mesh of all of these things.
Okay, guys, we will be finishing up in probably around 20-30 minutes. So if you guys can start asking questions, because once the stream is ready to be finished, it will be finished. Also, a reminder to you new people, the Indiegogo does finish tomorrow. So if you want to upgrade your pledges, then please go do that. Or if you want to go support, please do that. But please don't feel you have to. Although you should. Could some dragons cling to stalactites or cliff walls? Yeah, this is one of them. You're going to go farm on Warframe. Oh, boy. I used to play Warframe. Very grindy game. Very repetitive. I'm not sure if that's changed.
I have fat Warframe now.
Huh? I did, yes. Didn't I? No, I showed you that.
Yeah. They have fat Warframe now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure that was real.
It is. It was shown off.
No. When do you plan on having the IC demo? All I can say is next month. I can't say when.
Cross your fingers.
Zombie says, I think they meant mean. This year is Yule's year. Yule got this. Thumbs up. Can't wait. But what he wrote was, man, this year. Come back to Warframe. A lot has changed for the better. I'm kind of into like Star Citizen and a few other games. I don't want to get back into another grindy game. I've already got those. How do you plan on handling burrowing worms in the game? We won't be dealing with them until the game's base dragons are done. That's how we're going to deal with them. Would there be any tameable creatures that can retrieve items for you, like a hawk that flies out of sight and teleports back with, like a rabbit? Probably not.
Kind of defeats the whole purpose of trying to make a living.
Hunting.
Exactly.
We'd like to have AI that helps you hunt, but we'll need to see how that goes, because in these sorts of games, it's either detailed AI and lower player count, or higher player count and less detailed AI. So we need to find a balance, and we can't start doing that until we know how much our servers can hold. Will there be changes for older dragons or underweight/starving dragons, or there'll be no way for visual differences for starvation or dehydration age? Ek, I believe, does you do want to put something in place with that, don't you? Like you wanted
something like
to show like skinnier dragons and
just
so
metamorph.
Yes, we think, yeah. So there probably will be, yeah. Basically, bigger stomach, happy dragon. Small stomach, sad dragon. Or super big dragon. It's got eggs. Stargrazer says, every time I look at the Indiegogo, it's roughly $100 more than before. Gotta love living in a recession. No, it's not nothing to do with that. It's just that people are actually donating. Will Nomad Dragons sound slightly different from their natural counterparts in the sense that the distant player would be able to recognize them by their calls? Yes, they will be slightly different. I believe we're specifically going to ask the sound guys to add human vocals to them.
We're going to make them scream into the microphone, essentially.
Yeah. Me and Ak are going to talk into the microphone. They're going to take our voices.
We're just joking, by the way, guys. But they are going to have human stuff on them, so...
Mm-hmm.
This looks super shitty right now, trust me. It's gonna get a lot better. I'm gonna have to fix up a lot.
Could a human ride a Nomad Dragon? Yes, this is planned. You will need a saddle, though. And not all Nomad Dragons will be rideable, because some are too small. Or just not made for it. Like, the Arduin's not going to be rideable around on the ground, but it will be rideable in the ocean, because you can hold on to its, like, fins.
This is not even gonna be close to what it's gonna look like, but it's a base. Bases are just meant to be the base, the starting point.
Nomad dragons are slightly smaller than their wild counterparts, yes. But they can be armored, they can be weaponized, so there's trade-offs.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Haha.
Yes. I can't believe Ek doesn't delete the default cube before modeling. We're all cursed by the default cube Ek.
Yeah, the icy is default cube. Everything's default cube in this game. That's on purpose. By the way, so you guys will forever be cursed about the fact that everything's default cube. Everything will always be default cube. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Everything's default cube.
Can Nomad Dragons do everything in normal? Can Nomad Dragons do everything normal humans can do when it comes to crafting?
Nope. Normal. It's
no,
a
the
dragon.
Nomad Dragons are dragons. If you mean Nomad humans can do everything that humans can do, then yes. Although we may add a few different things for regular humans to be able to counter the nomads. Will there be brighter scale colors for male dragons and duller for female, like birds? I think we may do that with some dragons, but not all of them.
Yeah, because not every female creature is duller than the male.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we're not woke. It's literally just how nature is.
How is that woke?
I don't know, like, oh no, the female creature is actually brighter and bigger and stronger. Wow, that's what no, it's nature. It's nature.
Nature.
Maybe the default cube is the friends we made along the way. Will there be a minigame of sorts for sneaking up on AI? Not a minigame, it's just you crouching up to them and not being obvious. Like humans will get debuffed. If you're wearing full plate armor, you're not really going to be able to sneak. The primordial cube. Also, I do need to specify all these answers of what is planned. Everything is subject to change, and everything has not been done. These are things we want to add. We need to get to that stage first. Like, we haven't even added dragon combat for the icy. It can barely fly, because we're trying to make it perfect. So just keep that in mind, guys. Will there be something for people have been here from before beta / now. People who can't donate for the Indiegogo, I would donate, but I have things from stopping me. It's only for people that donate, I'm afraid. When we eventually bring out the Kickstarter, there will be a free. People can test out the game for free to see if they want to donate and that sort of stuff. But no, it would be unfair on people that are paid, I'm afraid. If having a debuff stealth, will there be cloths that buff stealth? Yes, so it's like leather armor and cloth, and they'll also give bonuses to the mini games in certain aspects. So if you're wearing like blacksmithing stuff, you'll do better. The mini game will be extended or something. That's the idea. That way, everyone's not just wearing the best armor in the game all the time, or what they think is the best armor in the game. Right, guys, we're going to end in probably around 10-ish minutes. Because Egg needs to go to bed by soon.
Well, I have
Egg has
all
her
my
schedule.
sleep. I have actually tried to get normal. All of that work for nothing.
Yeah, and it's definitely not going to be ruined when you fly.
Because
Well, I suppose you
that
can sleep on the way. Yeah, you can sleep on the way. It's fine.
No, I cannot sleep in airplanes, Lord.
Why not?
It's not how I'm built.
You're built wrong.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Guys, if you can ask your final questions, that'd be fantastic. 1 second.
I'm just testing here, guys. Don't worry.
I have returned.
Welcome.
Any more questions? No, it doesn't look like it.
Don't worry, I'm just testing placements.
Perfect. Script says, I always get frustrated when I try UV editing. Feels like I can never get it just right. And Faceless said, as I just got back, Clank, what's it like working so closely with a drow?
He's in constant danger and he knows it.
Constant danger.
He is one bad day off of getting enslaved.
Yeah. She already does that to me. She makes me do things. Horrible things.
Mm-hmm. And I don't hear you complain, though. I don't hear you complain.
No. No, I don't want to be bitten again,
you can't
please.
speak when your mouth is full, though.
What?
Anyway, that's essentially just the basics.
The dragon's looking very good. Good job, a drow that is a ranger.
It's a base. Anyway, that's it.
All right. Okay, I need you to take screenshots from every angle because I'm going to do an announcement mentioning that it is the last day of the Indiegogo.
This is not a final model or even close to, love.
No, I know, but it's good for people to see.
It's gonna have to go a long way to even get to the stage where I'm happy with it. But yeah. Cat? No cat. Just a ghost.
The danger shrimp looks very edible. 10 out of 10 work. Will this be the 6th dragon? No, this isn't even going to be in the game until like all the other ones are done. This is the 4th last dragon. We just did it because people were interested. And we thought it would be a good thing to do before the end of the Indiegogo.
Yeah, and it's also keratin, chitin, so different.
Yes. Oh, sad news today, everyone, guys. Experts have just confirmed shrimp lack the ability to ride bicycles.
God damn it.
Sad.
There goes my dreams. I cannot have a circus of a bicycle riding little shrimp. But they can fry rice, apparently.
Yeah. Coconut prawn reaper, delicious. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. We may be back next Friday. Maybe. We're not sure.
Depends.
So we can't say yes or no to it, I'm afraid. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been probably one of our most viewed streams, so that's cool. Thank you for all asking questions. And remember, please, it's your last time to go to the Indiegogo today. Well, tomorrow is the last day. So just keep that in mind. And thank you. Bye-bye.